Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou, with the Messy Craft Corner. Hello and welcome, everybody. We're going to have some fun today, and I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Come on in, say hello. Larry's going to say a few hellos before he has to go do his stuff to get us ready for the night.
Chores.
It was a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania today, but it's quickly turning cold, don't you think, Larry?
It's starting to cool down.
It is. I think it's a little kind of quick. Hello. Hello, Linda Fletcher, Patty Wayford, and Bonnie Butler. How are you guys today? And Judy Moore. Hello. I saw you messaged me, and I did not. I forgot. But thank you for the reminder. Okay. We are going to make something kind of cool. I'm going to stick it into my journal, and I'm going to tell you that we have kits of these ready to go. So let me talk to you about sometimes here at the Messy Craft Corner we have paper that is less than perfect, right? So like this, it has a hole in it. We don't sell this to you guys. This is just stays here and Jimmy Lou does stuff with it. Here's one with a pretty big hole, right? Here's another one with a smaller hole. This has just happened sometimes in dyeing, right, Larry? We sometimes get stuff like this. So what we do is we either cut it or rip it into papers, so that way I can use it in different things, right? So you can make little notepads with it. You can make mini journals with it, stitch it together there, right? So we put together some kits using these for tomorrow's sale. Hello, Carol Edison, Darla Hallsopple, Penny, how are you? And Boston Terriers in the house. To make these.
Mia, Julie St. Pierre, Carrie King Hall, Janet McLaughlin, and yes, Carl Edison, Tracy Watson, my husband. He's in Veterans Hospital. They're taking him, putting him back into the memory care facility. Thank you for letting us know, Tracy Watson. We will continue to pray for your husband.
So tomorrow, Larry, they can come to the sale and they can get a kit. I think we have 20 of these available where you'll get 10 sheets of paper. You'll get 2 sheets of this bee-themed paper and a little package that has lace, 2 fabric flowers, and 4 buttons for you to use. So we're going to make one. You got your masterclass kit today? Awesome. Saturday is the day for masterclass. We're going to be putting people into that group coming up real soon. So, yeah, that's what you can do with papers that are less than perfect. So I have a little bit of a kit here for us, okay? And we're going to make one. We're going to make a little tablet so you can see how to make these. And I'm using this, and I went with the bee theme. I had like 3 other themes I was thinking, but I went with the bee theme because of the Winnie the Pooh. You got your masterclass kit last night? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I think I have 1 kit left if anyone is still wanting to take the masterclass. Winter Snow and
prayer book there, Tracy Watson, your husband. Thank you for letting us know.
Carol Wilson said that there is winter snow and sleet day there. So, you're welcome.
Is it coming our way?
Oh, please don't send it to us. Okay, so you can make the top of your tablet any size you want, but 1.5 inches is kind of a nice amount to do. I'm not even sure what I did here because I kind of just folded it. Pretty close.
You know what? Whether we want
Same
that
height.
snow or not.
Yes, exactly.
If God wants it to snow here, we won't stop it.
Carol Edison, I'll be sending out the invitations for the masterclass group later today. Okay, so I have this today, and then I have bookmakers at 7. So in the evening tonight, you'll get an invitation to get in there. When you get in that group, you're going to see 2 pictures that have a list from Raquel. She handwrote. She has a better handwriting than me. And it has all of the stuff that you need if you didn't purchase a kit. You'll need grocery or lunch bags is what you'll need. So
she has some really nice handwriting.
She does. She has way nicer handwriting than me. Okay, so we're gonna build this tablet, Larry, using the stuff from the kit. So you get enough to make 2 tablets. Hello, Jill. 2 tablets, okay, and you'll be able to get these tomorrow. I'm going to need my stapler.
Kids Creation, hello.
Jill Brown, how has your husband been doing? If you're in my bookmakers tonight, we're starting a Valentine's Day journal.
Who is Jill Brown? Or Whispering Home Kids?
Jill Brown.
Oh, it's Jill Brown. Okay, hello, Jill Brown. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Okay, so we took the papers and we put the imperfection off, you know, to the side, and we cut them down, right?
There's Molly.
You can also take them and you can put them onto your board and you can just rip them, right? You can just use your board and just give it a rip. If you have a tearing ruler, you can use that. All the good stuff, right? And we're just gonna, let me get a ruler, because I think I would like to use a ruler to tear up some of my stuff. Let me show you. You get 2 sheets of paper and they're both different. Mine just happen to be the same. So
No, you're not. I went through that with your mother. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Okay. So you get some kind of bee paper, floral bees, whatever, and then you get 10 sheets of this that you can rip it down to the size you want it, right? Now, you don't usually see me rip stuff, but I don't know. I gotta tell you, I think sometimes ripping it can be fun.
No, she's talking about Tracy Watson.
Okay, let's see. Whispering Hope said he is still having some issues, but I think it's just the process. I think so too. I do. Okay.
There's the sound of that coffee cup, Molly.
So just
for you.
Just do some ripping and some tearing, and however it lands, let it go. Okay. So you'll get 10 sheets of this paper, and you're just gonna stack it up, put it how you want it to go, make it look amazing and wonderful. Do 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 do. Right, and you can put as many sheets on here as you want to. Really it's your thing, so you do you, right? I don't know. Raquel was ripping some of these earlier, and I just feel like she was doing a way better job than me. Okay, and I'm just stacking them up under there till you get as many as you feel you want, right? So I feel like I want a little bit more longer one here.
Larry, I cut my own fabric and felt the other day. I have a new appreciation for... Oh, my phone off. Appreciation for you. I need to find me a Larry around here.
Who said that?
Carrie Hall.
Yes, she had messaged me that she was like, man, I need me a Larry.
Felt is not easy to cut.
Felt is not easy to cut, that's for sure.
Hey,
I don't really like to cut felt either, but
yeah, you definitely have to keep it together, Tracy. Keep your mind and your heart on God, and allow God to help you through it. That's the best way to do it.
Okay, so I'm stacking these, right? And now what I'm going to do, I have just what I want in here. Make sure it looks the part, which way you want it to go. And if you need to tear something else, tear it up, right? Then you take your stapler, and we're going to put 2 staples. One.
I had a Larry the Lizard laugh out loud. Really?
2. Okay, so 2 of those, Larry. And then, you know what I didn't get? Is
I had Larry the Lion when I was a kid.
I didn't get lace, is what I didn't get. That's what I was saying.
Boy, you mean that
A Larry
there with all that lace is not enough?
No, I just didn't pull one out for myself. Okay, so you get you get plenty of lace to go across 2 tablets, right? So you can make 2 tablets out of this. kit. You'll be able to get a kit tomorrow. All right, I'll have to replace
Larry the
these.
lizard, huh? Was that like a toy, or was it a lizard that you named Larry?
Oh my. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to go right across those staples and we're going to put down this lace. Let me know what you think of this project. Because you could take some stamps and you could stamp some things onto your tablet pages. I'm not going to do that because I have the Winnie the Pooh stuff, but you could. And then inside your little baggie, you get flowers, buttons. You get 2 different flowers, right? 2 different flowers, and you get 4 buttons, right? So you get 2. So you get 2 that's like 2 black. Larry distracted me. 2 black and 2 white. And you can attach it just like so, right? So however you want to do it, entirely up to you. I'm gonna do it just like that.
That's what I get out of there.
I'm giving you so many ideas, Allison. Good. Yep, we're gonna add it to my journal too. You like my little notebook? Awesome. All right, so we're gonna attach the flower. Now, if you're doing a certain journal, you could change out what I gave you with a flower maybe you have in your stuff, but just add in 2 little pieces, right? Listen to what Michelle Finley is saying. What a kind lady. She said, I've been watching you for years. You should feel so proud how far you've come. I honestly watch because you have a kind heart and really teach people. My MS doesn't allow me to do books anymore, but I'm here all the time. I'm around your age and married to a wonderful husband for 36 years. When Larry came on, you all remind me of us. We are blessed, and thank you both for being an inspiration and so kind to all of us. Oh, well, Michelle, it's my pleasure. I love doing it.
That goes right back to you, Michelle Finley. You're blessing us too.
She said, and the followers are so kind.
Yes, they are.
They are, and I'll tell you, there can be some meanies out there.
Yeah, you'll meet somebody mean here sooner or later, or somewhere.
Somewhere.
Or later, but maybe not here.
If you meet them here, we're giving them the boot because we don't put up with that here.
But in your life, you'll meet a mean person sooner or later.
Okay.
Hopefully not on here, though.
So what we're going to do is we're going to find a spot for this honey pots themed tablet. I have 2. I have one from earlier when I was doing my little sample for you guys. So I can actually put both of these in here, one in the first signature and one in the second. And we're going to do it in a place where we can put a belly band that this will slide down onto, right? So wherever you think you want to go.
There's a lot of people on here. There's Brenda Vinoy and Allison Riley.
Hello, everyone.
Moore. There's Stacy Eakin.
Okay.
Deborah Stratton. Hello.
Let me get some paper.
And then we have Marcella Simmons. Hello.
And I'll tell you, I
There's
really
a lizard
do.
in the house. Oh.
I really do appreciate the help that Larry gives. Him and Raquel, they all are just such wonderful helpers here, and we really appreciate them.
Paulette, hello.
We really appreciate them, is what I want to say. Or what I'm trying to
We
say.
appreciate everyone, though.
Okay, here's some little bees. I think maybe I might like to use the bees for my belly band here. You could use other paper. I have some scraps here. Maybe we'll use one of these.
Oh, it's Marcella Simmons.
Since those are scraps, we'll use those, I think.
There's Venus Ruffner. Hello. I'm going to have to go, though, because it's getting dark, and I got stuff up to do outside.
See, I could have used one of these on the top of my tablet also. You can use something that matches your book that you're working on. One of these 2 could have gone in there, but I didn't do it, so it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Do do do. I have some other things, some bees and some poos.
Thank you, Joe Brown. We have a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Okay.
There's Rose Clemens. Hello, Rose.
We're going to take this. Now you can get one of these little kits for the bee-themed tablets tomorrow. I have 20 of them available. And again, you get 2 different kinds of flowers. One burgundy, one this buffalo plaid. You get 4 buttons, 1 piece of lace that will make 2 tablets, and 10 sheets of boo-boo paper. That's what we're going to call it. Boo-boo paper, right, Larry? Hey, boo-boo. We made a boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Right, Larry? We made a boo-boo. Okay, I'm cutting this at 5 1/4 inches. And let's just do a 2-inch piece. Right? I could actually just use the same to the front and to the back would be all right. Larry will fill me in with what's going on then. Will you share the link to the cutting scoreboard? Please, Stacy, you can send me a private message. I can only share a certain amount of links each month, and I don't want to go over my limit or Mr. FB gets us in big doo-doo, but I can absolutely share it in a private message, okay?
She's waiting to hear from the ophthalmologist to see if she has lymphoma.
Carrie Hall, be careful sharing links. You have a page and they know it, okay? So just be careful.
I'm praying not. We'll pray also for you.
All right, we're going to take this piece. I'm not trying to be insensitive and not pay attention to the prayer comments. Larry gets them. I do look at the book. I pray for you also. And we get it all happening, but I have to also keep moving.
We do pray for no lymphoma in Jesus' name. Yes, we do.
Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to add a line of glue here.
Share a link for
and I already answered that. And a line of glue. And a line of glue there. And we're going to put this in place right here. Looks good. Right? I'm knocking stuff down over here, you guys. And then what you just want to do is just take your tablet, slip it through the belly band. Just slip it right on in there. Look at how cute that looks. Doesn't that look cute on there? Oh, it looks so sweet with him right next to his poo sticks. How am I feeling? Or Sue B?
Yeah, Michelle family, unfortunately there are some mean people in this world that don't take into consideration what they're saying before they open their mouth.
Okay.
Some people just speak right from the enemy and they don't even realize it.
Here's my other little tablet piece.
You just have to forgive the people that do that. It's not easy to do though.
Let's go over here onto this one for my other tablet. I was going to go on this side, so this would be on the outer side. I just have to find the spot where I want to go. Right there. That'll be good. And then we can slip it right down onto there. Then my flowers are on the outer side rather than at the spine. Put a little stress back in there, and it'll make it kind of wonkadoodle. So sometimes you have this bulky stuff, you want it out towards the edge. So Carrie Hall just shared a link, you guys, but yep. I have a link.
Oh my gosh.
Just private message me. Okay. I'm going to put this one into place here. Again, I did 1.5 inches on the belly band. I'm not a huge belly band fan. Okay, I'm just not. What do you think, Larry? I'm just not a belly band fan. But sometimes I really like them. So Debbie, it's okay if you're a little late. We're just gonna work a little bit more here, so hang tight.
Did you get LASIK, Stacy Eakin?
And we'll slip this in here.
Hello, Debbie.
There we go. Look at how sweet that is, okay? So you can see a little bit of the poo. He sort of matches with the poo over here. But I'm loving that. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
Now you can also do something like this. And you can take some ribbon. And I have a lot of... Look at all this ribbon I have.
Cataract, okay. Yes, I remember it now that you say it. I think we even have you in the prayer book here for that.
Look at all this ribbon that I have. That's poo-inspired ribbon.
Forgive my poor memory, because I can't remember what I had for supper last night.
Okay, I really have some really cool poo ribbon. Look at this. This is blanket ribbon that goes around like a baby blanket. Look at how cool that is with all the different poo faces on it. So you have different ribbons and you can do... Yep. You can do some fun... You can do some fun things to the outer part of your book just by using some ribbons, right? So let me just take this. I'm going to trim this. All right.
I stole the tank off the grill.
All right, so here's my piece here, and then you can do like a top tab onto something if you want, or a side tab if you like. Also, this is kind of big. That's a little on the big side. Let me get something a little smaller. I was excited that we could use that, but let's do this one. And we're just going to take this and we're going to fold it in half. And right at this edge of the belly band, I'm going to attach it, right? We're just going to attach it right onto there, like so, and just give us a little tab, all right? So the tab may or may not stick out real far, but it's kind of cute when you start getting to this page. It's pretty cool. I know, very cool poo ribbon, right? Okay, so let's do this. I know a lady. I know a lady, and what I do is I say I have this book coming up, and she tells me she has anything that will match or look kind of cool, so. No, it's not a vintage. Well, I guess the poo, that's the silky blanket ribbon, is probably a, it's probably from like the 80s, I think. Be my best guess. All right, just want to make sure I'm not going to get and glue that down by accident. Okay, and I flip this over, go on this side, and we'll glue the piglet down on this side over here, and then we can do something over here eventually. Okay, so just like so. Give it a second. Oh, Rose Clemens, you're so sweet. You like all the poo faces. You had both your eyes done. Nice. I was thinking about the LASIK. Back in the day when it first started coming out, LASIK surgery, they told me I wasn't a candidate for it. So I never revisited that idea again. Okay, so there's that one there. We can go find the other one that we did. Wherever it is that we did it. And we can do something similar there. My only issue is I already have this there. So if I do that same thing here, it's just not going to look right. So you just do you, right? You were on a 30-minute phone call? Go you. That is a long phone call. Oh my. Okay, so another thing you can do with your packet that I sent you, or that you can get from us, is you can take a bit of this the paper, and you can fold this in half. Okay. Just like so. And you can make a little booklet. Now this makes a a little more than 4 inches. Let's just trim it to 4 inches, right? And this is... I just want to bring this down to 4 inches. Ooh, maybe. No, it ripped. Ah! Okay, smaller than 4 inches. 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so we'll just make a little booklet. Okay, honey. And then you could just take this and you can put it onto your trimmer if you like. And you can just do 3.5. And you can do by 6 if you like. For that size there. I don't even need 3.5 because that's going to be the same height, right? Let's do 3.25. 3.25 by 6 I did, so I'll fold that in half, right? You can take these whatever size that you want, right? I'm just doing 3.25 high, and then we'll just fold them, and we'll just make different levels and layers of writing inside the piece like that. Hang on, I gotta grab me some more of that boo-boo paper. So we got these little boo-boo kits, right? So they are accidentals waiting to happen, and we just are, you know, they have holes and stuff, and we just trimmed them down, and you're getting like a bit, like a little bit of something. So, wow. Your ear hurts. Well, who was talking your ear off? All right, 3.25 is what I'm doing high. And just trim this down. Bookmakers, we're starting our Valentine's book tonight. All right, so look, I got 1, 2, 3 pieces. See the different levels there? We just have to trim that off a little bit right there. Okay, just like so. 1, 2, 3. Now, your stapler might reach in. It will. This one will reach in anyways. For how close I did it. And right on the fold, I'm just doing a staple, right? Do it again. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Ooh, maybe. Every time I go to staple, my hand moves and it slips. All right, so there's a little booklet that you can do, right? So we can take that little booklet and I'm going to poo it up a bit. But you could take the lace because you got lace to go with this. And you can put a little bit of lace on there. And again, do your little flower. But I'm going to poo it. We're going to poo it up, all right? So let's just take a little bit of, we can take this. And we can go right on there. Let me get my my painting shears. Hang on 1 second. That way it won't fray because it's a silky, ribbony type. All right. So let's just square him up. And look at how cute he'll look on there. He'll look cute on there. Right? We can also take... What did I use on there? Let's use this one. Let's use this one. We can just put a little bit of ribbon here, like this. Take this. Let's dovetail this. And we could put some Eeyores on there. He was upside down, you guys. Just like this. All right. Fold up, cut up and away. All right, up and away. I learned that from my sweet friend on here, Simply Simple Creations by Renee. She taught me that you fold up, okay, to dovetail, and then you cut up and away from yourself. Fold up, cut up. All right, anybody else remember learning that from Miss Renee? We'll just put that right there, and we'll put the poo kind of right in the middle. Look at how cute he is. And then, you can add, again, you got flowers, you got buttons, you can tuck on there. It's a little writing tablet. Larry just flipped the lights on in the garage because our lights flickered here in the house. All right, so the kits that so you might see my lights flickering. He's probably doing something over there. You can attach these. You got 2 ways. I just showed you how to use these little kits for tomorrow. So you can come and get a kit tomorrow. I'm pooing it up. Yep. Not that kind of poo. All right. So I'm going real light on the glue for this because it is a satiny ribbon and I don't want to have it seep through too much. Look at how cute. You got Eeyore and Pooh. And, you could do a button, right? I don't know what I want to put on there. I think I just want to leave it alone. And then you can tuck it into a pocket or something, and you have a little writing space, a little place to write on and to journal, right? I can't believe we did all of that in a half an hour, and Larry was in here yapping. I'll be working on Pooh tomorrow. Yay! Who else is working on a Winnie the Pooh book? Okay, so what else can you do with, see, I feel like I could do a tuck spot right here and tuck him in there, and he might look really cool with the Pooh and the Eeyore. We could do a little tuck. We could do a pocket. Again, you could do belly band that it could slip in. Yeah, and I learned it from Renee at Simply Simple. I like to give credit when I do remember where I learned something. And she was very much about if you fold it up, okay, so fold up, that your opening is at the top, and then you cut up and away from yourself. It'll give you that dovetail every time. Working on a beach theme. Cheryl Bierster, I have a Pooh kit here. $25 cover starter kit. Has some beautiful fabric and stuff with it. If you need something, let me know. All right, so we could do that. I'm debating. Do I want to do a tuck spot? Do I want to do like a belly band? Do we want to do a little tuck, like a corner tuck? You know what I'm talking about? Hang on a second. Let me go get my circle punch. See if we can circle punch it. Oh, maybe. Here we are. Let's do. The other side of that. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay, so here's this one and this one. Now I'm going to show you a trick on how you can make an illusion, okay? An illusion for a tuck. I'm just debating which side. I think I want to go here on this side and let him be part of it. And then this will tuck down inside of there. We can do him off to the side over here too and tuck him in there. Okay, so I got 2 circle punches, the same circle, right? So if I take this and I fold it in half, this is an old card making trick. Yeah, Liz, what time tomorrow? It's probably on her page, but she can say. right? And I lay this on here. She's usually on at 3. You have not, Carol Wilson, because I was still gathering some things. All right, so you cut it in half, like, evenly. And then if I go out here, and I go out here, see old card making illusion, right? It looks like I've covered it all. Yeah, 3 o'clock Eastern. Hi, Tammy. All right, so just adding a little bit of glue there. And that'll work with any shape. Just saying. That's an old card making trick. And I mean old. Jimmy Lou was young when I did that. Yeah, Carol Wilson, I need to know, do you need a book? Or do you just want the goodies? All right, so there's my little, like, tuck spot. And I feel like this could go anywhere. Like I was saying in the one corner, but I'm feeling like I could do him towards the bottom, right? Now, here's what I am going to do. I'm going to take that circle punch, and I'm going to make another circle, and I'm going to put it on the back side. You know why? So when everything slides in and out of there, it slides smoothly. Okay? And a nice smooth slide. All right. Usually in card making, you're gluing the whole thing down and nothing's sliding in and out from behind there. But since we're making it a tuck, we want to make it that it'll slide nice and evenly. Just goodies. Okay. You wanted fabric though, right? Because I pulled fabric for you. If not, it's okay. She's talking to me because she messaged me and asked me for some poo goodies for her journal. All right, so I'm going to make my little tuck spot down here, and I'm going to tuck my little book in down there, which is a little booklet you could write about. I can also do another photo mat and stick it behind there if I decide I want this somewhere else. But for right now, we're just going to go right along the bottom. Okay, so right along the bottom like so. And yes, you wanted fabric. Okay, got you. I'm working on it. I figured by tomorrow I would put it in your bag of stuff. Okay, so there's that. And then our little booklet will fit back in there. It'll look so sweet. Look at how cute that will look, right? You can even do just part of your booklet. Right? So that way you say, oh, what's in there? There's Tigger. Right? Tigger, Tigger. Okay, now what else can you do with Boo Boo Mistake paper? Let me show you. Okay, so this is 4 inches by 8.5. Okay, so 4 by 8.5. Let's do this one at 4 by 8.5. So it's the same length, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it not entirely equally in half, like so, all right? And then we're going to take this one and we're going to fold it equally, not equal, in half. Just like so, okay? And again, you can staple, right? And this will make a nice little tablet too. Just like so, see that? I don't know if I can do it again. I don't know if I have enough of this. Let's play. Let's see. Can we get another bit on there? I think we sure can. Look at that. Just like so. And then you got all those little places that you can write on as well. Very nice for any journal that you might be working on. The next thing tonight is what class? How much is it? I just like to watch. Would that be a... Yes, absolutely. Michelle, it is my Bookmakers group tonight. And Bookmakers is $15 a month. You have to message me before 6:30. Okay, otherwise I'll have a hard time getting you in. Okay, so I'm just stapling. Again, I'm stapling right on the fold. You don't even need a long reach stapler for this, you guys. I'm just stapling it right. That was a little towards the front, but that's okay. So you got this, da-doot, da-doot, da-doot. Look at all this writing space I now have that I can add to my book. We can add a little lace or a little ribbon along the top. What do we want? What do we want? Give me some of that mixed up stuff. Where is it? Okay. I know it's here somewhere. Here we go. This stuff, look. We can take a bit of this and we can go straight across there. Let's do this. Right. Across the front there. Okay, but before we do that, hang on. I have an idea. Let's take a piece. Did you hear that laugh? That was oh my gosh, that was a really good idea I just had. Let's take a piece of this Winnie the Pooh, right? And I'm going to use my pinking shears. So that way it will fray a lot less. Okay. What if we take this and we attach him at the top? Like so. So it becomes like a little pull tab, right? And we can do it this way. Watch this. A little on the back. That was a Jimmy Lou had a good idea laugh. I can't help it. I can't help myself. All right, so right like that, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this part down first. And then we'll put that down over the top, just like that. And how cute is that? That's kind of cute. You could do lace if you don't have ribbon. If you're not doing a Pooh book, you could do all kinds of things. Has anybody seen Carrie Hall? Are you still here? When are you live with your Pooh book again? My Journal Migo ladies. All right. And we're just going to add a tissue glue right there. Okay, just like that. Very silky. Cute. Hang on, I need to get a, I don't have to even get up. Right there's that. And you could use some rickrack if you wanted to. But here, look what I have here. I have, let's do, I don't know who to do. Let's do Eeyore. I was having a fit there for a second because I wasn't sure which one to use. I have got to tell you guys something. Y'all, wait until you listen to this. If they're in my messenger group, they already know this. So Larry and I go to the post office. And we come home. Now, we don't use our post office in our town. We go to the next town over just because, okay? Because they are nicer there. They treat us with respect over there. Like, there's all kinds of reasons why, okay? Our packages are never lost. Our packages are never, I shouldn't say never, very seldom ever lost. We saw you on there today, Miss Lori. I come home and on top of my mailbox, not on the bottom, on the top of the mailbox, you guys, was a package. Now I'm going to tell you, if you don't know me, you should know me because I called the post office ready to rip into them like nobody's business. And here, the company who I ordered from, which is not a US-based company, sent it a third-party postal service. They left it on top of my mailbox, y'all. On top. I live on a busy road. Do you know what could have happened? So much could have happened. I am not even kidding. I was so mad. The poor postal lady was probably thinking, oh my gosh, here's this crazy woman calling me and yelling again. There's Eeyore as a little thing. And then, you know, this can go wherever you want it to go, a pocket or belly band or just tucked inside a nice, go look in your mail. Me? Go look in my mailbox. Why? What's in the mailbox? I gotta tell you. Oh, I was so mad. I just seen you were on and just noticed you weren't following me. Oh, Karen Taylor, that's so sad. We're glad you're back. So this just gives you a place to write, and then, you know, it's just, we're cuting some things up in here. And I'm showing you how to use or boo-boo fabric, or less than perfect. We sometimes say less than perfect around here. But this can go anywhere, right? You could do a pocket. You could actually glue the whole thing down if you prefer, and then just, you know, flip these up to right. I think I might like to do that, to be honest with you. I like that grid paper, though. I don't know. Let's see. What would we like to do? See, if I glued this down here, I have this pocket right here. So I could do a tag or something in that pocket. Oh, Miss Sue B got some happy mail. Well, go you, Miss Sue B. I'm going to glue the whole thing down, you guys. And this is coffee dyed paper. It does tend to match really nicely all the way around. Why am I using this glue? It's burning my finger over here because I have a boo-boo on my finner. Yesterday I said to Alara, I'm going to tell you guys this, you're going to laugh. I asked Alara, I said, what is this? And she said, your thumb. It's your thumb, Nana. Okay. So then I say to her, what's this? And she goes, that's your finner. She doesn't get the G in the finger part yet. I can't help it, you guys. It makes me laugh every time I think about it. I may have already told you that story. How funny is that? Now listen, Mother Goose Treasures is on tonight selling over on Whatnot, okay? Over on Whatnot, Mother Goose Treasures. She is, I don't know what all she, let's go look. Should we go look? Let's see. Let me pull up my Whatnot. Hold on. What is happening here? Oh, no, I don't want to rate my orders. Not yet. Later, maybe. Let's pull up. Let's see what she's got in her shop. I know she was doing some things. Mother Goose Treasures. This is what she looks like. Mother Goose Treasures. And if you... Oh, it says she's on vacation. She better take that off. Tonight at 7:30. Here's her... what has she got going on here? New year, new stuff, it says. All right, let's look in the shop. Let's see what she's got. Oh, a nice figurine, a goose figure. She's got a ceramic trinket dish. Citrus. Oh, a glass juicer, y'all. I have a glass juicer. I love it. Oh, she's got a crocheted Afghan and spongeware heart vase, teacup. So here's what you can do, you guys. You can click on the little bell, and then when it goes up for auction, it will tell you. She's got some teacups, no saucer. Oh, that little canister is cute. Oh, look at that sign. Look at that welcome sign. I bet that's a slate. Who remembers those back in the 80s? Butter pat dish that's a shell. Oh, a little heart basket. Let me show you this. Oh, it was a trim. Anita Shupa, it was a trim work that was beaded. It was really pretty. So I could pre-bid on this, right? This little basket. And I can just put in how much I want and hit submit. I'm winning. See, I'm winning. So you can pre-bid if you can't be at this show. Here is Child and Bunny's butter pat. If I win that, I'll give it back to her. She'll resell it again. Right? There's another butter pat, trinket dish. Oh, that's a heart shape. These are pretty. I saw these in person. These stuffed hearts are real pretty. Looks like a child's fork and spoon. Oh, a Princess House cream pitcher. So if you're not in my bookmakers, you could go check it out later, okay? And see if there's something cool that you want to get from her sale, right? I know, cool, right? It's very pretty. It's blue. You'll still be saying finner when she's 30. Now, if you want to get engaged to my granddaughter, you better put the ring on the right finner. Right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's kind of something that you can do there. Also, I have one more thing I wanted to show you that you could do using this. Let me just see. Do I have my tags out here? Or did I put them away? I think I put them away. Hold on, let me go get my tag bin. I have a bin that I keep all my tags in. Hold on. Recipe card, envelope, tags. My tag bin is getting low. I sent out everybody in that that master class got 7 tags in their kits. If you got the kit, right? So this is my tag bin, and I got all different kinds of tags in here. Some that are homemade, some that are, look at Park Lane when they were going out of business. I didn't pay that for it. So you could go in here and find a tag that you want. Let's see. Let's do a circle. Let's do a circle tag, right? And I don't, well, let's try it. Let's see what we're going to do. And these totes that I got to keep my stuff in, on the ends it says what's in them. Raquel's been helping me organize that stuff. And I have to tell you, she's done a really great job at helping to get things organized into bins like that. That way when I have something I need to pull it out, I just bring the whole bin. And when I'm done, I put the whole bin away. It really has been a game changer. Okay, leftover oopsie doodle papers. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to rip it. I like to rip it, right? Right down the side there. We'll just glue that on, and then we'll trim it off back here. All right. Bookmakers, we're making, center to my, we're making a waterfall journal tonight over in Bookmakers. Oh, she doesn't say very much wrong, okay? So the doctor says yesterday, can she say sentences that are at 7 o'clock, Liz, 4 or more words long? Can she say sentences? And she had just said in the car, hey Siri, sorry if I set anybody's Siri off. Hey Siri, play Jingle Bells by Frank Sinatra on Spotify. Can she say force? Gotta tell you, we were all very, very quite impressed with that one. Elizabeth knew she could say it, but how funny is that? All right, so there's that. And then let's see. We're going to take a circle punch, and I'm going to grab, let's grab Pooh Bear with his honey pot. Put him on there. And then here's my circle, right? So I can take the circle and we can do a little ripping like this also, and attach this like this, and then just use the circle to do the tracing part of it, right? So let me show you what I mean. My glue's getting low. 7 o'clock is Bookmakers. Okay. Then see the back side back here? I'm just going to take my scissors and we're just going to follow it around there. And I got some of the tag. Oh well. What are you going to do? Just like that. And then let's grab another really cool circle from that paper. And we're just going to attach it. Look at how cute. How cute are those tags? It doesn't have to be... I set your phone off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Siri. I've set people's Siris off. I'm sorry. My apologies. My apologies. I'm really sorry. Okay, this one here is really small, so you could punch a bigger hole if you like, but you can also ink them if you want to ink them up. I don't know if there's much ink on this. Yeah, there's enough to separate it. Right. There we go. So bookmakers, you need lots of Valentine paper tonight. I'm not using a printable. We're using cardstock, and we're doing it mini album style tonight. So my bookmakers last week, they all helped me decide what kind of things we want to do over the rest of this. The whole year is planned. I don't have to think about anything over the next year. I just have to message Rose and say, what did we say we were doing? She'll know. She'll have it written down somewhere. Oh. Okay. Here we go. We're just finishing up these tags, you guys, and then I'm going to hop off of here so I can get ready for my next. You'll need, for bookmakers, you need chipboard, you need solid color cardstock for the base and for your waterfall. We're going to do that part tonight, and we're going to get it. Listen, I got something fun. I'll show it to you all here in a minute. First of all, let me tell you that we have in tomorrow's sale some really amazing things. Let me tell you some of the stuff that we have while that glue is setting. We have some mystery bags, mystery Valentine bags, you guys. You always know these are great. They have a lot of things in it for you to use. I'll be showing tomorrow everything that's in it. But I have 12 of these for tomorrow. So you can't message me now and ask for one, okay? You got to come to the sale. And then what else do we have? Oh, look at this. Woo, you guys. I don't often get to show this too early. This year, we have decided to use the same color for the doily, the splotch, and the cheesecloth bundles, right? Look at this beautiful Valentine's Day color. It's a kind of like a reddish, pinkish reddish color, right? So look at that. And then here's the cheesecloth. Oh, isn't it pretty? It was a good meeting, wasn't it? So we have these for tomorrow's sale. We have these packets that I've been using tonight. So you got lots of cool ideas to use for those. I have those packets. Ooh, what else do I have that I wanted to show you? I know this. Look at this. You guys, look at. We have Valentine's bling. Okay, Valentine bling. And we have some small St. Patrick's Day packets. These have 2 wooden pieces in it and some St. Patrick's Day bingo. So we got a lot of good stuff tomorrow. A lot of good stuff. And we also have, get this, we got spring bling. Look at the spring bling, y'all. It's got flowers in it. Look at how pretty those flowers are. And you could use these in any journal. These are, we didn't quite have enough. Look at this. They are flat backed, right? And they're blingy, right? So you could even attach these, look at this, onto your pieces there. Let me find one. Here's a green one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, we have some bling packets for tomorrow. Let's use some of that on here. I love showing you guys how to use some of this stuff, but some amazing things in tomorrow's sale. I love them. I love them. Okay, I went to Michael's, and Michael's has these, you guys. So my bookmakers, we're going to give something to go with this tonight and see. When you tear them out, then you punch them out and you got heart shapes. This was so much easier than sitting and fussy cutting out hearts in all different shapes and colors and things, right? We got you're the cherry best. Look at that. How fun are these, right? So I picked this up today. Now be careful. When I checked out, it tried to charge me $9.99 instead of $6.99. I had to call the lady over. Bookmakers, I also got buy one and get one half off cardstock. in some nice Valentine colors. And I also got, hold on, wait for it. Where did I put it? Ruh-roh. Well, I'm going to have to find that before bookmakers. Here it is. Hold on. I found it. Oops. Recollections has this paper pack. Now, this is $9.99, but it's 30% off right now. It's got all of these different... oh, I didn't realize it had solid colors. Well, duh to me. So you could get these up there too, 30% off on those. So we're going to be using... I'm ready for Valentine's Day. Can you guys tell? I'm a little bit ready for Valentine's Day. All right, let's make a tag for in this pocket. And I think we'll take this Tigger. Okay, right here. And we'll slip him through here, like so. Oh. And you can just add a tissue glue on here. Oh, now I picked that up and I had a bling to put on it and didn't put it down anyways. Duh. Come on, Jimmy Lou. Get with the program. There it is. Okay. Just like that. We'll just put that right down there. Okay. So there's a little bit of that spring bling. He's got his honey. Maybe he's sitting in the field with the... Cute, right? Okay, and then we have this one here. This has a little purple one. Little purple flower off to the side over here. Just like that. Okay, you can punch your hole bigger if you want, or you could just loop something smaller in there than I have, right? I don't know if this will fit. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, it was all from Michael's. Yep. I'll be showing it again tonight in Bookmakers, Stacy. Kathy. Oh, nice, Kathy. Fun, fun, fun. Well, let me show you guys some of the stuff I already got. Okay, so here's this one. And this. Now, listen. I want to put this down in here. Just like that. And then this has the writing, but you can pretty it up by just adding, I've just been circle punching everything. Look, we can put a circle punch down here of Pooh and Piglet, and that will work. Okay. We're just gonna... And I'll tell you, this book is going to be for, I'm going to put it away, for one of my grandchildren in the future when they're born. No one's pregnant, no one's expecting, so don't get excited. If they are, we'll tell you. I'm back. You warmed up leftovers, Kay, for dinner. Yummy. Okay, so that goes on to there. That looks real good. Here's the center of that signature with the Pooh. Look at all that writing, that space that you have. You have all this writing space, right? So over here, you could put something in this pocket as well, right? I'm going to save this. I'm going to make a pocket that you can see through eventually. So we're just going to take this. When you make something like that and you're not sure where you're going to go with it, just stick it in your front pocket, because if worst case scenario, it'll be there, right? Okay, so real quickly, here's what we did today. We made this little booklet that's tucked down inside this little tuck spot. Okay, from papers that you can get from us, right? That's one thing we did. We did these. I made 2 of these little tablets. I have these kits for tomorrow, these little kits. I had tomato soup and Kenny had chicken soup. Penny had meatloaf and garlic mashed potatoes. Yummy. Okay, and then we just did this one right here. This is, again, just a little tablet with the coffee dyed paper. We did a tag for in that pocket. And then back here, we also did, in this signature, we did a belly band with one of those writing tablets as well. And then I gave it a little tab on this one. So, all right. I hope you guys all have a really good rest of your night. I'm going to be live in Bookmakers at 7. So come on over and hang out with us. Our book is starting to get a little chubby-wubby. It needs to be more chubby-wubby than it is. I'm going to have a pre-recorded video on Saturday for something to do in this book. And you're going to love it. It's going to be great. And what else? On Sunday night, I think I'm going to work in it again Sunday night. And then I would like to start a Valentine's journal next week. So using some of the Valentine's stuff. So yeah. Chicken stew. Wow, they're all talking about what they had for supper. We had pizza and french fries is what we had because we had to make a run to the post office. So from Larry and myself, I just want to say thanks so much for hanging out. Right, Larry? And we'll see you all tomorrow at 4 o'clock for our sale. If you're in Bookmakers, I'll see you at 7. If you are not in Bookmakers, remember Mother Goose Treasures at 7:30 tonight is having a sale, okay? And you'll want to check that out. I showed some of the goodies that she has. Doesn't look like it's going to be a real long sale, but they were sick last week, and, you know, this is the first sale that she can have over on Whatnot. All right, you guys all have a good rest of your night. We'll see you all real soon. Remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye, guys.